Hi, Saggy. Hopefully you can hear me. Hold on, give me a second. No? Well, that's so weird. They've been charging for the longest time. Okay, never mind. Hopefully you can hear me okay. Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Emily. This is Queen MJ's channel. For those of you who are subscribing already, and I'll tell you why I'm laughing in a minute. For those of you who are already returning subscribers, thank you. I love you. I love your comments. I love your messages. I do read each and every one of them. I do try to respond to each and every one of them. I love the feedback. It's important to me to know how these readings are resonating with you. So if they do resonate with you and you feel open to sharing, please put in the comments below. If it's too private, you feel free to email me or reach out to me via Instagram. I will leave all of that information in the description below. In the event that you want to get a personal reading that is specific for you, because of course these are general messages. They may apply to you, they may apply to somebody that you're dealing with. They may not apply to you at all. Some messages might apply and some might not. I'm reading for a lot of people. It's impossible for me to touch base with the energy of every single Sagittarius, but if you subscribe to the channel, if you're not already subscribed, please go ahead and do so. Give me the thumbs up. It helps me get through the algorithms of YouTube. It also helps me to be able to reach the people who need to hear my messages. And yeah, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so that you know whenever I post new videos. And energy is not linear. It kind of bounces back and forth. So again, I could be picking up on you. I could be picking up on somebody cross-watching, which is like somebody watching Sagittarius video to see what the fuck is up with Sag, right? So Sag, oh my God. I have been trying to do your reading for a couple of hours now, right? Like, it has been interruption after interruption and after interruption. I kid you not, there's even a fucking bee that has been like stalking me. And I don't like bugs, so it gives me the creepies. Other than that, it's a beautiful day. I hope everyone out there is happy and healthy. I got some really interesting messages for you. First of all, Sag, I don't know what the fuck's going on with you, but I was not able to pull one song. It was like 3 or 4 songs that came to me for your energy. And it was the weird, like I had to basically tell the radio in my head to shut the fuck up, right? So, cause normally I pick and excuse me, don't judge. I keep some crystals in my, you know, my personal crystals on me, on my person at all times. Great part of being a lady, right? Extra pockets. Anyway, during the songs that I was coming up with for you, I usually pick like from a playlist. I have thousands of songs on a playlist, different genres, different times, different kind of lyrics, different songs. So, you know, I love music. It's very healing for me. It's very soothing for me. And I know a lot of Sages are the same way. So I got, and I'll put all of the descriptions, the links to the songs in the description box below so that you can click on it, go to YouTube, check out the song for yourself, see if you're picking up additional meanings. Maybe the songs might be songs that you guys actually might like. I don't know what the significance is, but usually they tend to tie in with the reading somehow. And I pick up impressions from the songs that I'm picking up. And for you, first I got Up Where We Belong. It's an old song. It's like an old 80s, early 90s song. It's like a love song or whatever. And basically like the lyrics are something like, love lift us up where we belong, where the eagles fly on a mountain high. Love lifted us up where we belong, far from the world we know, where the feelings can grow. So it's like almost like a couple that had time to be together against all odds is what I'm feeling with that song. But I also came up with, and when I was listening to that song in my head, I felt like kind of like a heart-wrenching feeling also. So it didn't really feel like the song, because the song is really kind of in lovey-dovey song, you know. But I had kind of a butterflies in my heart, if that makes any sense. Almost like what a heartache feels like, right? I also got like happy to be in love, but nostalgic about it and a little sad. So it's almost like it was very conflicting. So I thought maybe two energies, right? I also got Please Don't Go by Casey and the Sunshine Band, or what was the other guys? Fuck, I forgot. I'll link both versions down because I was originally thinking of the other version that I can't remember the artist's name, but it was like a kind of a club sort of a song, and I never liked that song, but this is the fucking song that I got for you. So it's called Please Don't Go. And it's like, babe, I love you so. I just want you to know that I'm gonna miss your smile the minute you walk out that door. Please don't go, right? That's the lyric that kept popping up in my head. And then I got Money Talks. I got Money Talks, and I forgot who sings that song, but again, I'll link that down in the description. So basically for you, I was feeling like this might be a relationship issue where there are two energies coming in here, where I kind of feel like with the Money Talks that's probably your energy. And of course, you know, if it isn't, you know, reverse the roles, flip it, you know, however you need to. But I almost feel like you're more focused on like your income, your finances, your money, like your stability, your stability, right? Like, who doesn't want to be grounded in that way, especially right now with so many scary changes going on. So I feel like there are things that you want to kind of get going on, and you're very kind of like in business mode, if that makes any sense. And I feel like there's someone who's for a specific number of you trying to get your attention, and you're just kind of not in that energy. Oh, is that fucking bee again? Oh, I'm sorry. I like legit have an electric fucking, what do you call it? But I have no aim, so good luck with me catching this goddamn thing. Okay, so, oh God, please. I've even been burning through my sage like crazy, but of course it turned off now. Just because I know bees don't like smoke. That's what beekeepers use to keep them contained, I suppose, when they're working with trying to get the honey extracted, you know, or the honeycomb. Now, I did pull some runes for you, Sagittarius. I got super dehydrated. Okay, so let me see. No, this is not Sagittarius. Okay, so for your runes, what I got was the first card was the Eo, right? It did come out in the reverse. And I was kind of conflicted, which I'm normally not, as to whether I should take it in the reverse. So I kind of did. So for those of you whom this is pertaining to a partnership in career or in finances, in business, some kind of new entrepreneurship, maybe you're starting your own business, something that you want to put your energy toward, right? This is referring to a partnership or like a joint enterprise. If it came out in the reverse, it may be something that you're waiting on that's, been delayed for whatever reason. Of course, a lot of things have been delayed because of COVID, because of travel restrictions, because of what have you. So people are kind of, you know, taking stock of like what skills they have, what other skills they have other than, you know, whatever job they're not working at right now. What other sources of income basically can they attain? And a lot of people are just starting to try to make whatever their passion is, see if that could make some money for them, which is smart, because if you do what you love, you never work a day in your life, right? Which is what I'm trying to do. And so I'll link my PayPal in the description below in case you guys want to make a donation. I forgot to say that earlier, and that's where you can send payment to for the readings also. Thank you for those of you who have made donations, and thank you for those of you who always show up with your beautiful comments and your emails and your DMs. It's great. I love hearing from you guys. Keep it coming. Second rune that I pulled for you was the Theo, which is speaking of which was all about wealth and money matters, right? And the third card, the third rune I got for you is called the Wind. So that's all about perfection and fulfillment of wishes. So you're really like burning the candle at both ends, like trying to get something done. I feel like you are chasing your dreams right now. It's like now or never for you. It's do or die, right? Like, you know, it's crunch time and all of those things and all that shit, right? But as soon as I started like shuffling the deck for you, or starting to shuffle one of the decks for you, I got the sharpest pain in my ovaries, in my right ovary, which is interesting because this is before I even picked up your Lenormand cards, and you'll see why that's interesting in a minute. But as soon as I started shuffling, this was your clarifying deck that I got the pain with. I forgot. I was supposed to mention this. I also got the song Don't Come Around Here No More by Tom Petty, which I felt fell in line with your energy, like money talks, bullshit walks type of shit. You don't have time for the shit, you know what I'm saying? But you have to not be so close-minded. Like Sages, I find, are either all the way left or all the way right. There's no like walking in a fine line down the middle for us. And I say that because I'm a Sag, so I know I'm very like dramatic. I'm very like impulsive and passionate, you know, so which makes me impulsive, right? I have curbed that as I've aged, but my younger years, you know, forget it. I was just a nut. In a good way though. I was never mean to anybody. I was always a sweet, loving person. You know, I was really, really sensitive. I was kind of gullible. You know, I ended up believing a lot of people I shouldn't have believed, and becoming friends with people I shouldn't have become friends with. And of course, as we are notorious for getting involved with a lot of men that I should never have, you know, that I had every warning signal to stay away from, and everybody telling me to stay away from. But kind of that intrigues us, right? Like what we can't have is like, well, that's what we want, right? So I feel like this for you is a money matter, and this is like what you're chasing, these runes. There is a partnership though. There's some kind of a joint enterprise, and you're chasing wealth, and maybe even in a relationship. You know, don't want anybody who's unstable. You don't want anybody who's got a roommate. You want somebody who like has their own, who's like ready to have a family right now. Like they're ready for what you're ready for, what you're looking for. If this is a business venture, then this is you chasing your fucking dreams, right? And all the financial wealth that goes along with it. Now, so either a partnership has been delayed, or you walked away from one and are about to get your dreams come true because of it. Okay, so here, and I also got in the pre-shuffle, I got the 9 of Pentacles, which is all about money. That's also my single card, but I don't really think that that's pertaining to you. I think that's more about seeing finally the gains of your efforts, finally starting to see, you know, the fruits of your labors start to come to fruition, if you may. And I got, the first card I got straight out the bat was the Temperance card, which is all the way Sagittarius. Like that is the Sagittarius card. The Temperance card is all about finding the balance in things, right? Finding the middle ground, which is what I was saying. And it's interesting that we are the Temperance card, but when we're in our younger years, we tend to do some really wild stuff, right? Like things that people wouldn't expect that you would do. Sometimes you even surprise yourself, right? But we're impulsive and we're passionate like that. We love to travel, we love new things, we love new experiences, love new people, and we love hard, right? So it's hard to see past that sometimes when you're not a malicious person and there are malicious people coming at you. But the 10 of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles and the Temperance card in your pre-shuffle, that's pretty fucking good to start off with. So that's all about money, right? Pentacles. Now bear with me, okay? Except for this, the Temperance is you, 10 of Pentacles, and the 9 of Pentacles is about seeing the fruits of your labor. 10 of Pentacles is about having it all financially, right? Here's the thing, Sag, right? When I shuffled for your Lenormand cards, I first, just to make a note, because I did take note of this, the stork popped out while I was shuffling, but I had just started shuffling from a previous reading, which was the Aries reading, and they also got the stork, and strangely so did Libra. So a lot of people are getting the stork. So I put it back thinking, well, I haven't shuffled well enough from Aries, and maybe that energy is still lingering there. So, because they got the stork too, you know. So what I got for you was the Heart card, which is all about love, passion, attraction, something that you're passionate about, something, something that you're passionate about and want to move forward with, basically, you know. This may be about a lover in the midst, which is interesting because you did get the Child card next, which freaked me out because the Child and the Stork, which popped out in your pre-shuffle, are kind of almost always indicative of a baby, like a child. So this is a child of significance, or somebody's pregnant or is going to get pregnant, because this is about love, passion, attraction, right? So if this is about a relationship, which is weird that this would come up because everything else so far has been about money and finances and stability, and like this is the energy that you're in, and here comes, you know, the Heart, right? And this card is like a previous reading got this card also not too long ago, so I don't know, but there's like an energy of new things, new beginnings in the air. That's like the card of is it Cinderella? Yeah, Cinderella, right? And but this is like another fairy tale, but this is like basically Cinderella. The guy, the prince, he sees this girl in church, but he only sees her 3 times, and he's like totally smitten with her. And then after that, she disappears, but she leaves behind, you guessed it, her shoe, right? So he goes in search of her to find her shoe, and yada, yada, yada. You know the rest. They live happily ever after, whatever, whatever. Now, in the heels of getting that card, you get the Child, which is, it's a child, it's children, or something new. So that could be about a pregnancy for sure, about a specific number of you. But this is like, look for something new coming into your life. And it's going to be something that you're passionate about, okay? So this may also indicate somebody who's bossy. I did say a lover might be about, so this could be somebody a little bit younger, you know, he's kind of cocky, or she. They're bossy like a toddler, right? Toddlers are bossy, right? But here's the fucking thing. You got the Stork again. So I put it back because I was like, no, this can't be. And yeah, this is you. Because I had shuffled well at this point. So for a few of you, somebody's definitely pregnant here. And if that's you, congratulations. If that's your, you know, baby moms, congratulations. Your wife, congratulations. Babies are always a blessing, okay? But the Stork is definitely telling you to prepare for what may soon be on your doorstep, right? Because that's where the Stork leaves the baby, on your doorstep. So whatever this is coming in, and it's coming in soon, and it's coming in, and this is something that you're passionate about. But for some reason, you also got the Cross card, which is like my burden, suffering, and pain card. And usually I would warn people, like, be on the lookout for a situation where there may be a lot of suffering. We do grow from our pains and from our sufferings. But I feel like for some of you that this might be an unexpected pregnancy. You feel a little bit burdened. Don't feel burdened. You know, I know things are a little bit uncertain right now, but things do have a way of falling into place. You don't want to make yourself ill, you know, with anxiety. You have to take care of yourself and that baby. And it looks like, you know, you probably have somebody there for you if it's not the baby's father. There is somebody who's very supportive with this Heart card, but things are looking up, right? Because where there are burdens and suffering and pain, you know, that also clears up. And with all of these other beautiful cards, I would think that this means more like this situation, this thing that you're passionate about, this new beginning, is coming on the heels of something that was painful, something that caused you a lot of suffering, something that was a burden, or it is coming because of something that happened that caused you a lot of pain and suffering, which doesn't make any sense to me, but all the other cards with it are good. So this is something that's going to work out for you, okay? Okay, so I kind of can't wait. I'm excited. I'm a little bit scared because, you know, I'm a Sagittarius also. Sagittarius sun, Leo rising, Scorpio moon. I'm all over the place. Aquarius Venus in my love chart. So, yeah, let's see. I'm like legit hearing bees in my head. I was like freaked out. Okay, but I don't see it anywhere. So we can continue then, Sag, okay? So, sorry, I was charging your decks with like my crystal. I know it's like I could clobber somebody that walks up behind me with this thing, right? Yeah, I don't know what happened, officer. I just found him like this. Anybody, sorry, just, I'm joking. I get a little dark sometimes. Excuse me, I have a dark sense of humor. I don't mean any harm. I would never hurt anybody. So, let's get into your reading. I want to use this as your primary deck. And I already told you I pre-shuffled for you. So, for my collective... Oh, what the fuck? I'm Sagittarius. I don't like bugs. Sagittarius, please. Sorry. Put it close to my heart. For my collective of Sagittarius. For the end of August 2020, I know I'm a little late. The Emperor may be of some significance. This could be an Aries of significance, but the Emperor is a boss, right? He's in charge. So I feel like this is your energy, and almost as if to confirm, Queen of Wands, which is all day Sagittarius energy at the bottom of the deck. Queen of Wands is confident. Queen of Wands is passionate. Queen of Wands is creative. Queen of Wands keeps her passions and her temper and her emotions in check. She is discerning. She is a lovely, confident, beautiful, warm, welcoming queen. Right? And the Emperor, so Aries and Sagittarius of significance. But I feel like this is your energy, like you're bossing up. Right? Which makes sense with the runes that you got about money and wealth and prosperity. Seven of Pentacles, yeah, and the Nine of Pentacles and Ten of Pentacles in the beginning. This is something that you have been nurturing, have been thinking about, have been putting work towards, even if it's something that just recently came about. You hit the ground fucking running, and you are putting in the work, and you are waiting for the fruits of your labor to come in, okay? Five of Cups. Yeah, don't start feeling like regrets. And really, when you're trying to manifest something and working on something, Sag, you gotta stay in that positive frame of mind that this is already yours, right? Like, you've claimed it with the universe. This is something that you ordered. This is something that you wanted. But I feel like you start putting in the work, and when you don't see immediate changes coming in, you start kind of like getting into this frame of mind of like loss and regret. Or like you think you're not getting what you want when you actually, you know, start regretting things you've lost. But we all lose things along the way. It builds character. No, I'm kidding. We lose things along the way. Sometimes you got to take a couple of steps back and then take more steps forward. You know, it's part of the journey. It's part of learning. But you still have two full cups behind you that you're not focused on. So I feel like there's something that you're not... I don't want to say appreciating. Was that a fucking bee? Oh! Sorry. I'm sorry. I really don't like bees. I had a landlady not long ago who somehow she used to do weird shit, like sneak into my house and put snakes in my house and all kinds of weird stuff. She apparently was breaking in. Excuse me. While I was sleeping, she was breaking into my apartment. She put rats in my apartment. She somehow, like, I woke up one day and my back window was covered, like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of yellow jackets on the back wall, on the back window. I mean, it was like wallpapered. I don't know how she did it, but I freaked the fuck out, and I had some defogger or something from other shit that she had caused. Set that off and like ran away screaming, basically. And when I came back, they were all fucking dead. But when I looked out the window, she was cracking up. So she could see, like, from where she was standing, the whole thing happening. Like, she probably saw me freaking out and all the bees on the window. And they were hornets. Then they were fucking aggressive. So I don't like bees, okay? I don't like any insects, but I specifically don't like bees. No, I can't say I don't like insects. I respect them, but I don't want them near me. So, Saggy, sorry. This is what I'm saying about your reading giving me interruptions. So I'm guessing that along this path that you've been trying to travel, along this thing that you've been trying to manifest, you've had a lot of interruptions, almost to the point where you felt like, is this ever going to happen? Am I even like following the right path in my life? Should I be doing something else? Because, you know, try as I may, you know, things just are not like blooming quick enough for me. You know what I mean? Like, she's got a nice, bountiful kind of little harvest here, right, of coins. But if you look at her, she looks a little indignant. Like, ugh, like what? When is it going to happen? Because you want that 10 of coins, right? You want that 10 of pentacles. So you're not focusing on what you have, though, now. And it's already probably trying to start showing itself in your life. But for some reason, you're not. You're so focused on what you don't have yet that you're not focused on what you do. And that's part of manifesting. You can't be focused on what you don't have, because that's where your energy is going, on what you don't have. And so... And then you have feelings behind that, obviously. So that's what you're emitting to the universe. That's the frequency that you're putting out to the universe. That's the vibration that you're putting out. And so, you know, energy is like, it has a boomerang effect, right? I told you, it bounces around. It doesn't stay in the same place, but it does have a way of coming back around again. And then, so life brings you more things to feel that way about. So you have to change your perspective to like focus on the 2 full cups that you have. Because that's what's going to get you your 10 of pentacles, right? Your abundance. Okay? Tell me more about this. For the end of August for Sagittarius. Ooh. The 4 of... Wow, you're real stubborn, aren't you? The 4 of Cups. You're like refusing to see something. You're refusing to see something. You're coming through at the bottom of the deck as the Knight of Wands, which is, yes, very passionate. Yes, it's usually a passionate message. But again, like I said, this is something that you are very passionate about. He wants to come in quickly, but the Knight of Wands is not stable, because easy come, easy go, right? So it's like that in-out energy. It's inconsistent. Unlike the Knight of Pentacles, which would be, he's slow, right? But oh God. Sorry. I'm sorry. I can't fucking deal. Oh, this is like ridiculous. I don't like bees. Sorry. Please don't laugh at me, because I don't have the time to keep editing these fucking videos. But this bee is like really starting to get to me. Okay, so I'm gonna talk while I light. Yeah, let me light some sage, because I know they don't like sage. The Knight of Pentacles, he comes in, but he's a slow knight. But when he comes in with something steady. He comes in with something stable, right? Slow and steady wins the race. And that's kind of the Knight of Pentacles energy. But yours is kind of an in-out energy. So with this 4 of Cups and 5 of Cups, which are kind of like things that you just are not seeing, that the universe is trying to bring to you. It's like you're trying to bring something to fruition. You're trying to boss up. And the universe is bringing you the answer, it looks like. It almost seems like your blessings are right in front of you. You're not giving enough gratitude for what you do have. And I also feel like you're manifesting things, but you're expecting them to, and I see this with a lot of people. It's not just you, it's totally normal. But it's like you're trying to bring things into fruition, Yeah, I didn't like this enough. But you're not seeing that the universe has somehow already provided you either with the tools to accomplish what you're trying to accomplish, or like an actual opportunity that you don't seem to be realizing is the opportunity. But we're going to use a clarifying deck in a little bit for this. Give me a second to light this sage. I use it usually to cleanse the energy, but I know bees don't like sage, so they got me with sage ash all over my stuff like it's crazy. And I mean, I don't know what the fuck it is. I just lit the candle now to light the sage, but because it kind of smells a little sweet, and I was thinking maybe that's what's attracting it, but no. I don't know. Maybe it thinks my cards are flowers and it's trying to pollinate them. I need some water. Now, Sag, I feel like, and like I said earlier with this Lenormand cards that came out with the child and the stork card, this is part of the burdens that you're bearing with this cross, right? Because now, if there is a child in the mix, then you need to, the Empress came out in the reverse, and that is kind of my pregnancy fucking card. Wow. That freaks me out. Okay, so if this is something that's unexpected and maybe your finances you're feeling are not up to par for you to be able to do this, but it's like the universe has shown you something. The Empress is in reverse though, so I feel like when she's in the reverse, and this may be a very specific message, and she is right under the Emperor in the reverse. So this could be either you trying to balance out your male-female energy, yes. The Empress in reverse, I told you, in my experience, is not necessarily the meaning, but in my experience, has come up in a lot of readings when it has to do with a pregnancy. But, like an unexpected pregnancy, most frequently. And it comes out with the Emperor, so there is a couple here. If you're a male, possibly you have somebody pregnant. If you're a female, this may be your energy, and the Emperor may be an Aries of significance in your energy, but not necessarily. It could just be somebody who embodies that energy. I also feel like that is your energy trying to boss up, because there is this unexpected thing that you now want to give your energy to, that you need to give your energy to, right? This new beginning, this new passion, this new baby, maybe even for some of you. The Tower card, yes, something big. These are life's changes. The Tower is all about something being shaken up, something changing that is kind of out of your hands, right? Like you don't have a choice in the matter. Tower can be a scary card for some people, and I get the feeling that you're kind of feeling that type of energy, like you're afraid a situation doesn't have an equal give and take, or that it's not going to be, not that it won't be worth it, but how can I explain that? Yeah, like you need more from a situation, because now you're in this kind of vulnerable position, right? Where you're waiting to see the fruits of your labor, and you know, things are kind of topsy-turvy and everything is up in the air, and but there's something you're not seeing, so we'll clarify that later. Ooh, okay, I'll take them both. I will. Okay, the Five of Pentacles. So normally that's my card of like the World. I knew that was going to come out. Yeah, look at this. Damn, the Tower and the World. Big fucking life changes. But the World comes with blessings, right? The World comes with blessings, and baby, I don't know what it is. There is a lot of pregnancy and a lot of babies and a lot of the signs readings right now. So that energy is out there. So if you're not looking to become mama or papa right now, you know, wrap that shit up, because, you know, that's not cute. Okay. Let me see what else I see here before we get some clarifiers. And well, actually, I want to get a couple more cards for like a short-term outcome and then a long-term outcome. But you did get the World card, but it is like Five of Pentacles. I feel like you're walking away from something, or this is usually my card of feeling like you are left out in the cold, but I don't think so. I think that because these major changes are happening, you feel the need to kind of sort of isolate, if that makes any sense. Yeah, look, and at the bottom of the deck, I just focused on the Six of Swords, which is definitely a card of moving on, moving towards something, moving out of troubled waters into calmer waters. So you can put these burdens down with that cross card, right? It can also be a sign of moving, actual, like physical, you're moving residences or something. But I do like the progression. I do see the Five of Pentacles and the Six of Swords here. Some of you are seeing the number 5 a lot. It's nothing to freak out over. It is only indicative of the fact that change is coming, and it's inevitable, and it's fucking coming. Did you get the runes that said change was coming? Yeah, and perfection and perfect fulfillment of wishes. Okay, so what's the short-term outcome for Sagittarius in this reading? Whoa. You know what? I would normally say no, that's too many cards, but let's see what the fuck this says, because it's 3 at one time. The Hermit. What did I say? You are walking off. The Five of Pentacles is not you being left out in the cold. It's kind of you walking off to be alone, to think about things, right? The Hermit is all about that. The Hermit is about study. The Hermit is usually the card in the original Rider-Waite. He goes off kind of by himself. He's got a tiny little lamp in like the vast darkness, and he's climbing like a real sketchy mountain or whatever, and all he has is like a little lantern to light maybe a foot in front of him and no further than that. But he's not afraid. He's taking that. He's not like the fool taking a leap off the, blindly taking a leap of faith. He's going off in search of something. He's going off to study something, to learn something about himself. He's going off to find the meaning of life, right? So the Hermit, you're definitely going to, some of you are actually, like I said, there was movement with the Six of Wands, the Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So some of you are actually going to take a trip. I don't know. I know I've been getting like antsy. I want to go somewhere. I got to go somewhere. The pandemic is kind of stopping that, but maybe it's a road trip. Maybe it's just a little getaway close by, or somewhere where you're isolated. Maybe it's somewhere back to nature, I'm hearing, but this is your energy all day. The Hermit, the Queen of Wands, because you have something that you want to nurture with this Page of Cups, right? There is a passion that you feel you have the opportunity to give your energy to, and that's what you're going off alone to do. So that's in the short term. So some of you may actually be taking a trip short term to go and like think about this and process all of this and figure out a way to get what you want. Okay. What is the long-term outcome for Sagittarius in this situation, please? Again, tune in the next couple of days, because I'm going to start right in with September readings anyway. This is just like late August. Let me check in with your energy now type of shit. 7 of Cups. You will have so many options. Look at all those cups. But with options come decisions, right? I'll take it. The 10 of Cups. Total happiness. Like your rune said at the beginning of the reading, wishes fulfilled. You've got the heart, you've got the child, you've got the stork. So there, I see here marriage. I see a baby for somebody here. I see a new business for someone, a new beginning. Of course, with anything new that we take on come new burdens. It's just a part of life. We learn how to like roll with the punches. We learn how to deal with that shit, right? You've got an emperor and an empress here, so that's marriage for me. You've definitely got pregnancy on the board here. You've got somebody trying to nurture their pentacles, somebody trying to nurture a business. There is something that you need to look into. So we're going to look into all of these right now with the 5 of Cups and the 4 of Cups, where you weren't seeing something that the universe is trying to show you. Like you're hyper-focused on what you don't have, and maybe a little bored in a situation, because I feel like you have been putting in the same consistent work in something. And like I said, you're not seeing, we're like real instant gratification Sagittarians, right? Because that fire energy. So you're not seeing like things manifest as quickly as you would have them. Also, maybe some situations that feel like they're tower moments, right? With this tower card right here. But that's only making room for, you know, the new blessings to come in, right? So something has to end for something to begin. That's just the cycle of life. On many different aspects that you look at in life, it's the cycle of fucking life. So I think there's something that has to be, you have to make room for something that's coming. Okay, so let's get some clarifiers. I already pre-shuffled, but I'm going to shuffle a little bit now, but I'm not going to go crazy because, like I said, I already pre-shuffled. This is the one that you got the cards flying out from. So, wow, my hand hurts. I'm trying to see what else I see here. So yeah, you're seeing 5s. You might be seeing 10s, also 10, stuff like that, just because in the pre-shuffle you got the 10 of Pentacles, and now the 10 of Cups is on the board here. I see Aries on the table. I see a Virgo on the table. I of course see your sign on the table here. Yeah. Okay, possible Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Page of Cups could be a child also. Clarify for me the 5 of Cups in this reading, please. Clarifiers for this reading. And I would like to start with the 5 of Cups. What is the 5 of Cups? Shit, that's a lot of clarifiers, but I'm going to take them. Okay. You got the 6 of Pentacles, which I told you earlier came up kind of at the bottom of the deck. You were concerned about, I didn't tell you actually, but this was where I was getting the message that you were concerned about having an equal give and take in a situation. This is coming up again. But you've got your 9 of Cups. You're going to be completely gratified in this. You've got the Temperance card again. And this is a totally different deck than it came out the first time, which is a Sagittarian energy. Temperance is, you know, pouring a cup of water with a cup of fire to temper that energy, right? To get something sort of middle ground. And that's what your energy is all about, right? Finding the balance in things, you know. Like black and white, like you can't have the good without the bad type of thing. You know, they both coexist within one space, one energy, and you just find a way to use that. And you got the Queen of Swords. So yeah, the Queen of Swords is discerning, and she rules, and she cuts shit out. So there may be something that you need to walk away from. And it looks like there's a lot of movement here. The Hermit going off by himself, the 5 of Pentacles going off by themselves. There was the 6 of Swords earlier, the actual moving, you know, past something, moving towards something. Okay, so the 4 of Cups. What is Sagittarius not seeing in this? What is Sagittarius not seeing here? The Hanging Man. Okay, so that could be a Pisces energy, but the Hangman is all about taking a different perspective. And I think you're being told that you're kind of only seeing your way in a situation, and you're not seeing like things from a different perspective, things from the other person's perspective. And I think here you're sort of being told to fall back and wait, not to make any rash decisions, but to take on the Hangman energy and try to see that you're looking at a situation from every and all aspects, because something is coming with this Judgment at the bottom of the deck, and it's big. Okay, tell me about this Tower card. What is the Tower doing here in this position, please, for Sagittarius, my dear sweet Saggies? The Lovers. This is something to do with a collaboration, a friendship, a relationship. I'm guessing this is a relationship situation. And I told you all the songs that I kept getting was like duality, like a struggle between two people. Like one person wants this more than the other because, well, let's be real. I think that's your energy, or whoever's energy is more focused on business and more focused on money. But there's a situation coming with this relationship. Look at this shit. The Tower again at the bottom of this deck. You can't make this up. There's something coming that's going to change everything, and it's a big change. If this is a career aspect of the reading, then it is a collaboration with someone, a partnership with somebody, an entrepreneurship with somebody. But it looks like kind of everything is falling into place for you, Sag. Like whatever this is going to bring you total fucking happiness, right? And for a Sagittarius to be happy, there has to be money, stability, you know, traveling, good times, love, you know, sense of humor, all that. We want it all, right? We want everything. Give me everything. The Six of Cups. This is something that's been a long time coming. This is also the family card. So very definitely a marriage here. Very definitely moving in with someone. Very, very definitely, for a lot of you, a baby coming. So I think that's interesting. There may already be children in the midst. Here's that Five of Cups again. You got to start taking the hangman perspective and stop looking at things from a negative situation, because shit looks pretty good. And I know sometimes these changes can be really scary, but you can't have change without change, right? And kind of like the process there is not always an easy one, but it is a necessary one in order to achieve what you want to achieve. So congratulations for those of you who are having a baby. Let me see. There's a lot of people getting pregnant right now because of quarantine, right? I guess that's what it is. Everybody's like booed up, cuffed up, or whatever. Cuffing season came early this year. I'm trying to decide what oracle I want for you. I'm gonna take a Healing with the Fairies oracle and a Messages from Your Mermaids oracle. Okay. Let's see what the fairies have to say for Saggies. Sagittarians, please. Wow. You know, a lot of the signs have some very positive changes coming. I know it feels weird to say that because the energy's been so off for so many months, but I think we are moving into a space where things are going to get a little bit lighter, hopefully, for all of us. In the relationship department, at least, in the, you know, finances or career department. And a lot of us are moving into an energy of, you know, creating your own business, you know, going back to those things that you love to do and finding a way to have them make money for you. New location. I told you some of you may be moving. Some of you are definitely moving. You may be buying a house. You may be getting a new apartment. You may actually be moving out of state. A lot of you may be traveling. Anything else? Make music. What did I say at the beginning of the reading? That music is very important for Sagittarians. Sing, dance, play whatever your favorite songs are, okay? Because that's just going to be able to raise your vibration. You need to get out of this Five of Pentacles, Five of Cups, Four of Cups energy, and notice all of the blessings around you and be grateful for it, because there are big changes coming. You know, bringing forth, I just got goosebumps, bringing forth blessings, you know, even if you can't see it yet. You got here moving forward fearlessly. Honestly. Thank you, fairies. And now let's see what your mermaid messages are. Okay? Have no fears, Saggies. You know, you guys are real. You know, that fire energy, of course. With that comes anxiety, with especially when you want to move on something and you're not able to, or you're not able to move as quickly as you'd like, or you're not, you know, when you have obstacles. And like I said, when I was trying to get to your reading and in the middle of trying to like pull your Lenormand and your runes, I mean, I must have had a gazillion interruptions. So I told you, I feel like whatever you're trying to accomplish or get to, you have had a lot of interruptions, but never fear. What do your mermaids have to say? Gratitude. What did I say? What did I say? I can't make this up. You have to look around you and get out of that Five of Cups energy, that regretful anything. Don't regret anything. Regret nothing in life, because everything is a lesson, and everything that teaches you a lesson, if you take those lessons with you, it's going to help to move you forward. It's going to help you ascend. It's going to help you reach your goals just that much quicker. So gratitude, what else do the mermaids have to say? Be grateful for everything that you have. Don't look at your cup as half full, right? Half empty. It's half full. Don't be a pessimist. Okay, what else for Saggy? Be spontaneous. Yeah, I told you, we're like really impulsive people. So there's nothing wrong with that. In other words, stay in that energy. Be spontaneous. Take a little quick drive. Take a little trip, into nature somewhere. Do something that makes you happy, spur of the moment. You kind of really need that right now, because there are some big changes. I would just want to see if there's another one, because I feel like there might be. Okay. What else for Saggy? Any other cards for Saggy? Anything else for Sagittarius, please? In keeping with this reading? No? Alright. I think... Well, shit. I don't know if they meant to come out, but let's see. Okay, mystery, memories, and free spirits. So, this to me is speaking on kind of tapping in with, for some of you are into the esoteric, of course you're watching tarot readings, why not? But tapping into kind of that mysterious side of you, that side that makes you feel alluring, that makes you feel attractive, that makes you feel confident, that kind of come hither, mysterious side of you. And to follow your gut intuition and hit the road. If you want to take a little road trip, like I was saying, it looks like some of you are going to be taking a road. This is going to bring back memories. It's going to spark back creativity. It's going to bring back happy thoughts and kind of get you out of this little rut that you're in mentally with, thinking regretfully about things. Glass half full, kind of half empty. Sorry, I don't know why I keep saying that. Glass half empty type of energies. So, thank you so much for tuning in, Sagittarius. Like I said before, if you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and do so. Give me a thumbs up so I can get through these freaking YouTube algorithms. And thank you for bearing with me through my bug freak out. I'm sorry about that, and I love you. Bye.